These are some of the creepiest places in the world. Number 5. Pluckley has been named the most haunted village in England. According to reports, the surrounding area has about 12 to 16 ghosts. One of the most popular Pluckley ghosts is the Screaming Man. He is believed to have worked in the village brickwork and was unfortunate to have fallen to his death. There is also the Highwayman, who is said to have been run through with a sword and was pinned to a tree in what is now known as Fright Corner. He now appears to locals and visitors as a shadowy figure. On other occasions, the phantom of an elderly woman can be seen. It's believed that she accidentally set herself on fire while she was sleeping. There is also the story of a schoolmaster who was found by the children hanging from a tree. He took his own life in the 1800s and today can be seen wearing his old coat and stripy trousers. Terrified witnesses have reported seeing a phantom coach and horses being driven by a headless coachman. The ghostly vehicle is mostly seen on Maltman's Hill, but it's also witnessed in other parts of the village. Number 4. Originally known as the Athens Lunatic Asylum, the Ridges was renamed after the state of Ohio acquired the property. The hospital saw hundreds of lobotomies and often declared epilepsy to be the causes of insanity in patients. The nearby Ohio University, which currently owns most of the property on which the Ridges is located, is said to be heavily haunted. The most famous story is that of a 54-year-old female patient who ran away and went missing for 6 weeks. She was found dead in an unused ward. She had taken off all her clothes, neatly folded them and laid down on the cold concrete where she died. Through a combination of decomposition and sun exposure, her corpse left a visible stain on the floor which is still visible today. Her spirit now haunts the abandoned ward. Number 3. Suicide Forest, Japan. Aokigahara is a forest located at the base of Mount Fuji. The trees of the forest are so dense that they block all wind and almost all wildlife from existing in the forest. Because of that, the forest is known to be extremely quiet. Japanese mythology also associates the forest with demons. Today the place is also a popular place for suicides, giving the forest its creepy nickname. The Japanese government is trying to fight the phenomena by putting up signs urging people to reconsider. Legend has it that in ancient times family would abandon people in the forest during periods of famine when there wasn't enough food to go around. By sacrificing family members to the forest, there will be less mouths to feed and therefore enough food for the rest of the family. Those abandoned in the forest would die long, horrible, drawn-out deaths due to starvation. Because of that, this forest is said to be haunted by the souls of these abandoned people. Number 2. The Philadelphia State Hospital at Byberry, or known simply as Byberry, was the poster image for patient maltreatment. The hospital in its popular form was founded in 1907 and was known as Byberry Mental Hospital. It exceeded its patient limit quickly, maxing out at over 7,000 in 1960. It housed everything from the mentally challenged to the criminally insane. The terrifying aspect of this location isn't so much its hauntings but more from knowing how the hospital was run. Human excrement lined the hallways, which were also where many patients slept. The staff was abusive and frequently exploited and harassed patients. Due to its atrocious conditions and the subhuman treatment of its patients, the hospital was closed and abandoned in 1990. Number 1. Leap Castle is a very popular Irish castle. It's widely recognised as the most haunted castle in the world. The castle has a long and bloody history. There was a fierce rivalry in the O'Carroll clan and there was a bitter fight against the brothers. One of the brothers was a priest, and while he was holding a mass for some of the family, the other brother burst in through the door and plunged a sword into his brother. The priest died and the chapel is now called the Bloody Chapel. During the castle's renovation, workers found a dungeon where people were locked away to die. At the bottom of the shaft were spikes. When the dungeons was cleaned out, there was 3 cartloads of human bones. Numerous people were imprisoned and executed in the castle, and it's said that is one of the reasons why the castle is haunted. One of the most terrifying beings which resides in the castle has been called It. It is a creature which is small, about the size of a sheep, and has a decaying face. It's believed that when it appears, it's accompanied by the smell of sulphur and the smell of a decaying corpse. So that was 5 creepy places in the world. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.